The pads are gold. Forsberg is back. Arvidsson 2 goals. It's Fil-bruary, baby. Let's go. Well, hello there. It's an early one. It's an early one. So the Preds have another game today, and I've got a bunch of shit to do before that game. So obviously this one's gonna be a little earlier, and not as long. Also, if the audio is better, I'm using my microphone. If it's not better, I'm using my microphone. Regardless, Preds win 4-1 over the Florida Panthers. It was a pretty good win. It was a good, solid win for this team. Oh shit! Hello. Can't read anything if I don't have my glasses. You know how it is. So, as for an analysis of this game, I'm not really going to go through goal by goal. Like I said, Victor Arvidsson had 2 goals. Phil Forsberg, 3 assists on the night. They look really good. I think defensively, the team played really well. It's probably one of the better defensive efforts since before the 6-game losing streak. Penalty kill was really good. Power play was okay. I mean, they got their chances. It's not really much to say about the way they played offensively. They didn't really get anything going until solidly until the third period. Like they had their moments of pressure and stuff like that. But for the most part, I can say that they were about what I expect from the Preds. They had offensive pressure, but they didn't really do anything until the third period where they scored 4 straight goals. They didn't let Florida in at all in the last period, which is great. Florida had their times of pressure. I actually think in the first half of the game, Florida looked a little bit better. But for the most part, I think that the Preds were definitely the more dominant team on the ice. This was a bit of a revenge game. Florida came into our barn and they beat us. And I believe that was Vinny Trocheck's first game back, and then they went out, and the night before they had beaten a really good team. The night after they beaten a really good team as well. They were on a roll. And this is a pretty good thing to come out of the All-Star break for the Preds, or out of the All-Star break too for the Preds. Arvidsson's been playing really well. He's got 13 goals in the last 16 games. Phil Forsberg, he stepped up to play in this game. Like I said, he had 3 assists when I think Willie Donick called February Fil-bruary because he's got like 48 points in February since he started playing in the NHL. So hopefully he can get going. He's been good offensively. He's been able to generate chances. Just nothing's gone in yet. He played a really nice game last night. I was just hoping he'd get a goal. Maybe he'll get one tonight against Dallas. The first line was fantastic. I know I've kind of been high on Arvidsson and Forsberg, but Johansson's done really well on that line as always. The JoFA line. He's been feeding the assists like he's supposed to. I'd like for him to get more on the scoreboard in terms of goals, but if he's feeding the puck to Phil Forsberg and Victor Arvidsson, they're gonna go in. Both are. I know Phil Forsberg almost has 20 goals. I think he's 18, and then Arvidsson has 21 now. He's been playing really well. Refs weren't bad in this game. There were definitely some questionable calls or questionable no calls going both ways. But I mean that happens. The refs, they're not going to see everything. Fiala finally scores. He finally gets on the board. And I just thought that was awesome for him. He's been really good offensively. I don't think the second line was as great with Bonino. He didn't get those score sheets. It's been a while since he hasn't done that. But they were good. They had some pressure, obviously, and then they had the 2-on-1 breakaway with Craig Smith and Kevin Fiala. They played well defensively, which is what you want Nick the Bonino to be doing, because that's why he's there. He's your shutdown center. For this first game without Austin Watson, I hope he has a speedy recovery, and I know a lot of people don't like him, but it happens, you know. He's not excused for what happened prior, but you know, if you've really looked into the situation, you understand. But I hope he can get over this alcoholism. He's a very vital player. But as Peter Laviolette said, it's not about the hockey. It's about the person. So hopefully he recovers quickly and is able to get back. So that's not what this is about. Regardless, good game overall. I think the fourth line looked fantastic tonight. We have a really good modern day fourth line, really fast, really speedy, really fast, extremely skilled. Um, they produced really well. Yeah. Colin Blackwell had this one opportunity in the game that Roberto Luongo was able to shut down. And he's been fantastic. I really like the way he's been playing on the fourth line. Um, uh, he's probably going to come out of the lineup when either Turris or Solonki come back. So, you know, it is what it is, but he's been playing really well. Yossi, I think, took 2 penalties this game, and they were not the greatest penalties. And we had too many men on the ice penalties.